So according to PFF, Chicago Bears tight end Cole Kmet apparently isn't even a top 15 tight end. I got big problems with this one, folks. Let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL. And here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, please make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Please make sure to follow me on my social media platforms. And guys, as always, hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. All right, so PFF dropped an article giving the tight end rankings, so the top 15 tight ends ahead of the 2023 NFL season. So let's go ahead and take a look at their rankings. All right. So just taking a look here, they've got a couple of tiers here. The first tier is the tier 1, which is the elite tight ends, and they've got Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, and George Kittle. I got no issues with that. Those are the 3 best tight ends in football. We know this. There's no arguments. There's no disagreements here. All right. That is a fact. Then we go to tier 2, where they say it is the great tight ends, but with potential to become elite. They've got Dallas Goedert at 4, TJ Hawkinson at 5, and Pat Freiermuth at 6. And then 7 is Kyle Pitts. Now, I'm not sure if this article is projecting or if this article is, hey, who are the best tight ends right now? Because Kyle Pitts did not have a great season last year. He did have a great rookie season, but not last year. Pat Freiermuth is a guy that last season had a great year, a 700-plus receiving yards, but the year before that did not crack 500, though he did get close. But essentially from this list, I would say, yeah, Dallas Goedert definitely belongs in the next tier. So does TJ Hawkinson. Both are absolute beasts. But could I make the argument that I would take Cole Kmet potentially over Pat Freiermuth? I mean, Pat Freiermuth had a 700-yard season, but Cole Kmet's had back-to-back 500-yard seasons. And taking a look at Pat Freiermuth's touchdown totals, he had 2 last year, 7 the year before in his rookie season. Cole Kmet had 7 last year. So I think it is more of a discussion than people would seem to presume. Kyle Pitts, if we're just going projection, yeah, he's probably going to be an absolute monster. He had a great rookie season, just had a terrible second year and then got hurt. But I would say that, yeah, I can make the argument with Cole Kmet and Pat Freiermuth. But even still, if you don't want to make that argument, let's go to tier 3. All right. And now we're going from tight ends 8 to 15. And these are the good but need pieces around to be great. They've got Dalton Schultz, Taysom Hill, David Njoku, Darren Waller, Dawson Knox, Okonkwo from the Titans, Evan Ingram, and Gerald Everett. All right, I got big issues here, big problems here. So they have Gerald Everett, who I believe last year was his first year in his career, and he's been playing for 6 seasons. First time he cracked 500 receiving yards. Cole Kmet in 3 years has done it twice. And yet Gerald Everett's better when he has a better quarterback with him in Justin Herbert. No can do. This is laughable. Cole Kmet is better than Gerald Everett, without a doubt. All right, I don't want to hear it. Then we've got Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram had a very solid season last year, but he has been very inconsistent. And honestly, like before last year, Evan Ingram was a guy who a lot of people did not think was going to, have a much longer career, would have a lot of drops, inconsistent. But with Trevor Lawrence, with Doug Peterson, did get revitalized a bit. But dare I say, I think I'd take Cole Kmet over Evan Ingram. I think there's a shot here. But more egregious than that, they've got Chigoziem Okonkwo. Apologize if I butchered his name. The rookie tight end for the Tennessee Titans going into his second year. Like, folks, what are we doing here? Right? This is where I'm confused. Is this projection or is this right now? Because he had 450 receiving yards his first year, which is solid. But to already say he's better than guys like Cole Kmet, I'm sorry, that is just not the case. Right? Not the case at all. Cole Kmet is better, and he belongs here. All right? Belongs above him. Dawson Knox at 12. I like Dawson Knox, but Dawson Knox has one of the best quarterbacks in football in Josh Allen thrown to him, and he's cracked, his highest receiving total at 587. Cole Kmet's gone 500 plus twice with Justin Fields, who's not as good as Josh Allen. In terms of catching touchdowns, yeah, I would say Dawson Knox is better, but overall as a tight end, I think you can make the argument Cole Kmet is better. All right, Darren Waller at 11, I'm fine with that. David Njoku at 10, he's a physical beast. I'm okay with that. Taysom Hill at 9 is laughable. Taysom Hill had 77 receiving yards last season, folks. I have no idea what PFF is smoking here. I'm looking at his stats right here. 9 catches for 77 yards. I have no idea why he's listed here above all these other guys as well. And then Dalton Schultz at 8. I mean, Dalton Schultz to me, I think he's going to be a little wash here with the Texans. I don't think he's that great. I think I take Kmet over him. So to me, there's certainly an argument to be made that Kmet belongs in tier 3. Actually, he does belong in tier 3. But yeah, he should be in the top 10 range of tight ends for sure. The fact that he's not top 15 according to PFF is an absolute joke. Cole Kmet belongs in the top 10. He's a top 10 tight end in football. Point blank period. The disrespect has gone too far. Let me know what you guys think, man. Am I tripping? Am I not? Leave a comment down below as always. Thanks for watching.